Hey Sean, can you hear me, man?
Christian, what's up, man? How you
What's up,
doing?
bro? Cool, cool. So, first question, bro. How long have you been working with Hakeem, or how'd you get to know him?
So one day I was scrolling on Instagram, and it's crazy because around this time, this is when I was working my 9 to 5. I'm still at that 9 to 5, but through God, like I found something that's gonna segue me out of that. But sidetrack, I was in that position, and I was asking a lot of questions. I'm like, I truly don't enjoy what I'm doing. I'm not happy with where I'm at and stuff like that. Like I know I could be doing
Mhm.
something more, something that gives me a sense of fulfillment. So I had a lot of people in my ear talking about, personal training and stuff like that. And I actually had a friend who kind of pushed me into the limelight, like had me already start posting and stuff like that. But I had never like took that next step and like actually wanted to like brand myself as a coach. So I had it in the back of my mind, but the confidence and everything, I never took that extra step. I was scrolling through Instagram one day and I seen this ad and like, I don't know, you can sense when people are like genuine. Like it's not necessarily somebody out just to grab money or anything like that. Like I sensed this feeling the genuine genuity when I came across Hakeem's ad, basically, talking about how he helps fitness coaches, scale their business and things like that. And I was like, I don't know what came over me, but like I just clicked it. I clicked it, and then from there, I think I expressed interest, or I like raised my hand or something like that. Started talking. I eventually got on a call with one of the coaches, and man, I was sold, bro. Like it made sense. In the moment, I was thousands of dollars in debt, not necessarily the best place to go about,
Start your own thing.
investing in a program that's worth thousands of dollars. But at the end of the day, I was like, hey, is it worth the risk to stay where I'm at, or potentially, see what could happen if I actually, take that extra step and put my passion and energy into something I truly enjoy.
Yeah, brother. It's all risk. It's all risk, bro. But
That's it,
luckily,
bro.
the outcome came out perfect for you, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So, next question would be, how would you describe
Absolutely.
working with Hakeem and the rest of the team, coaches that are inside? Like, how would you describe like working with them? Is it easy? Is it difficult? Like, do they always provide you guys with like a lot of support?
And the one word I got to say is family. This is truly a family, bro. Like, whenever you got a question, I mean, whenever, whatever, the coaches are always here to support you. It doesn't matter how outlandish the question is, how dumb you think the question is. You send that message in the school group, and they're hitting you with a response in like 10 minutes, usually, or less. Like, it really depends. Like, they're really on top of things. They're always here to push you forward. They have office hours twice a week, content calls twice a week. There's a weekly sales call. Like, there's a plethora of information. And like I said, it's not going to be you joining the program and you go from $0 to 100K like overnight. Like, no, you're still going to have to put in work. But as long as you utilize the resources that they have here in this group, I have no doubt in my mind it should be successful, man. Like, it's all there for you. Like, this place is really, it's legit, bro.
Yeah. And I know you told me that before joining the program, you already had like an idea. Like, were you already doing like Instagram and stuff like that? Or like, how would you say, like, is this course really beginner friendly, or do you have to have some type of skill set before joining?
I was one of those people. I was the shyest kid. I never created a social media platform for myself. All my boys created my social medias. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you're living under a rock. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So, luckily, my girlfriend actually, I would say like 4 months prior to joining the squad, she just said, hey, because I was overweight myself. I was 300 pounds at once. And I was always self-conscious and stuff like that. But I managed to lose weight, like through, sticking on my regimen. She was like, yo, you got like a story. Like you started from here, you got here, like you should share that with people. So I just started posting fitness content, not necessarily like talking to the camera too much or anything like that. I joined Hakeem's group and I already had like a little bit of basis about posting. I was a little comfortable, but still not nowhere near expert, still a beginner myself. But they actually pushed me to actually get on camera and speak and and share my message and actually relate to people who are in similar boats like me, you know what I mean? Because other people, they want to have somebody who's been in their shoes giving them, advice and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
from that standpoint, it was a game changer, bro. Just being vulnerable on camera, being transparent, and then allow me to build a genuine following. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I like that. I like that, bro. I like that answer. And last question, bro. What would be your
No problem.
advice for someone that's on the fence of actually working with Hakeem?
Man, listen, I would tell you like this. I'm the biggest skeptic there is, bro. But like, quite honestly, think about it like this. Is it worth the risk to not potentially take that chance, see what could happen? Or you go where you are. Like it simply comes down to that. Like everything in life comes down to risk. If you're not
Yeah.
willing to take risks, you can't succeed. You know what I mean? Like no risk, no reward.
And I always tell dudes, like, if you actually want to succeed, it's better for you to get a mentor because if you go at it by yourself, you could do it, but you're gonna waste like a shitload of time just doing like random stuff, guesswork and shit like that.
Listen,
So yeah,
listen. The best thing you could do is get information from somebody who's coming back from where you're trying to go.
exactly.
Simple as that. Man. They've got all the answers here. They've done it. all the coaches have been successful in their own right with doing their online training and stuff like that. And there's a plethora of information that they'll be willing to share with you should you decide to, put yourself first and actually invest, get these results. Should you be willing to put in the work,
I like
you will
that.
not regret it. Trust me.
Yeah, I like
Nobody will
that.
regret it.
Okay.
No doubt, bro.
Look, bro, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you sitting down with me.
No
Have a
problem,
good
man.
rest of your day,
Appreciate you,
bro.
man.
Hey, Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Before I ask you about a couple questions about Hakeem, can you just tell me a little bit about yourself, what type of coaching you do?
Yeah, I'm a fitness coach, of course, and I work
Okay.
with women, average age between like 20 and 35, busy individuals who really want to learn how to embody true balance.
Hmm.
And by balance, I mean being able to stay committed to their fitness goals, but also enjoy foods they love, enjoy their life, still go out to social events, go on dates with their significant others,
Hmm.
like not give up, the joys in life just to reach certain fitness goals.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So, how'd you find out about Hakeem? Like, did you find him on social media or how'd you?
Yeah. An Instagram ad, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So,
It was the video with Emily, I think.
oh, okay, that's cool. That's
It was
cool.
her, yeah, it was her video talking about how, she started her online fitness coaching business and yeah.
No, that's cool. I like that. Short and
Hmm.
sweet. So,
Hmm.
how was your experience working with Hakeem? Did Was he really hands-on with you? Just give me like that whole little breakdown of your experience just working with him in general.
Yeah. So in the beginning, of course, I was so afraid to invest in myself, which a lot of us are.
Hmm.
But I was just so unhappy with what I was doing as a physical therapist. And this was like one of my dreams for years and years before I finally invested in Hakeem's program. I worked closely with Kelsey and Chris to be able, that was like my one-on-one part of it. And I feel like the one-on-one aspect was awesome, but what I feel like was actually like the most beneficial, which is crazy, is the modules.
Okay.
Teaching like the step-by-step process was exactly what I needed to launch my business. Now, again, I was brand new, so I knew nothing. I could coach the heck out of someone, but I
Hmm.
didn't know how to go about the online aspect of it. So actually going through those, which sounds so crazy, right? Because it's just the modules, but I really feel like the step-by-step process was exactly what I needed and what a lot of other coaches need to launch their business and to start building from the ground up. So just everything from setting up Stripe, like that was something to me that's like so easy, but I just wouldn't know where to start on my own. So really learning like the foundational skills of running an online fitness coaching business, I really feel like he provides more than what you need to start.
I like that. So you said like the best stuff in there was like the modules. How would you say like the community inside was it very helpful as well, like learning from other
Yeah, for
individuals
sure.
as well?
Yeah, the squad community on school is awesome. Just to see other people celebrating wins and struggling with the same thing really makes you feel like you're not alone in this because it does feel like you're alone when all your friends and all your family, like no one's doing this, right? We're
Mhm.
different kind of people. So to have that community and to have other people who understand what you're going through and are able to celebrate with you and also go through those struggles with you was definitely necessary to build up.
I like that answer a lot. When you're at this space by yourself, it's tough just to talk with like friends or even family because they really don't understand the struggle that you're going through.
I'm
So,
already thinking about going home for Christmas. Tell my whole family quitting being I got my doctor in physical therapy and I'm done. I quit. So
and then the
going home to
crazy
talk about that with family, I'm like, oh, here we go. It's gonna be
And then
fun.
the crazy part about all that stuff is that they just give you that eye, like saying, "Oh, that's never gonna work," because they don't understand
Yeah.
like the vision or anything like that.
Yes, but
You get
there's
what I mean?
people in the community, in the squad that do understand. And just like being able to see other people celebrate different things, it's like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it too. So
I
that
like
was
that.
really motivating and exciting.
Okay, cool. So my last question would be, what would be your advice for anyone on the fence about joining and pretty much just learning from Akeem in general?
Yeah. If you're on the fence about joining Hakeem's program, jump over the fence and do it. He really provides everything that you need to launch a business and not only launch, but also learn to scale because we need to know all of those, right? Like automated systems and different things that are necessary for you to be able to not only coach clients, but actually start a business, right? There's a big difference between being a coach and being like a CEO or a business owner. And I really feel like the skills that he teaches you can help you not only in the beginning with learning how to coach people, but also way beyond. I will also say too, I thought it was really cool that he does provide like a coaching module. Like if you really are brand new to fitness coaching and you're like, if you don't even have any experience being a personal trainer or any of that, I
Mhm.
didn't go through that part because I already was, but that's something too that is so important for a lot of people, right? It's like maybe you have this dream of coaching, or maybe you have this dream of running an online business, and really everything that you need to do that is in Hakeem's program. So I'm so grateful that I joined, and everyone else should too.
I like that. Well, that was my last question to ask you. I really do appreciate you taking the time just to
Of
sit
course.
down with me. So, yeah, I really do appreciate it, Addy.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Have a good rest of your day.
You
Thank you so
too.
much.
Bye bye.
So, when did you start working with Hakeem?
Yeah, man. So I started working with Hakeem early beginning of this year, like February this year.
Okay. How was your experience working with Hakeem, man?
My experience working with Hakeem was solid. Um, from the onboarding to the course that he provided me with, it helped give me the basics to starting up an online business.
Okay, that's cool. So, another question I would ask you, bro, where were you at before meeting Hakeem? Did you already have clients in place, or were you still having like trouble when it came to this whole coaching scene?
Yeah, so before I met Hakeem, I was training people in person. I didn't really know how to start online. And after I met him, he helped just, give me all of the basics that I needed to start my online business. So he helped kind of put the things in place that I needed to start and get my first couple of clients online.
Okay, that's cool. So, what would you say is like the best feature about his program? Like, what's something that you enjoyed? Was it the community? Was it the course overall? Or was it the people inside that helped you every step of the way?
Yes, when I was looking to join Hakeem's course, I was just the main thing I was looking to get out of it was transition online from in-person training. I already had the skill set of training people. I had a lot of clients that I was training in person and they were seeing good results, so I had testimonials and stuff. I just didn't know how to, structure the online things to see success from it. So the main thing that that I gained from working with him was the just step by step how to monetize online and just the confidence in being able to coach people online because before I thought that it was almost just like limiting beliefs that he helped me break. So that
Hmm.
was I think the big thing because I always knew it was possible. I saw other people doing it, and I've always been the kind of guy where like if I see someone else doing it, I know I could do it myself. But I think there was just like a limiting belief there that didn't truly believe that I could also do it.
I like that answer, man. And my last question would be, what would be your advice for anyone that's on the fence about joining Hakeem's program?
Yeah, for sure. So if anyone's on the fence, about joining, I would just tell them to take a risk. It is a little bit of a risk. It's a financial investment that you're, putting into yourself. But, the one thing that I would say to someone that's about to invest is like if you're ready to put in the work, then do it because it's going to pay off. But if you're kind of more like a person that, wants things done for them, don't do it. It's not worth it. Because what Hakeem gives you is he gives you information and he shows you how to implement it. But if
Hmm.
you're not doing the implementation on your own, then it's not going to lead to any success. So you can't, expect to have things done for you. So as long as you're coming in ready to take action, then it's going to work out for you and it's worth it.
I like that, bro. Well, man, I appreciate you sitting down with me, telling me about Hakeem's course and everything. And yeah, appreciate you sitting down, man.
Alrighty. All right, take care.